everybody, you are watching Tanya Decodes, and today we are going to go through the VAC course Art of Being Happy. So these are my own notes. I have prepared these from like several uh, sources. So I hope it might help you a lot because it is more of comprehensive in nature and it includes almost all the topics and subtopics so that you can score well in your exams. So please do subscribe, like, share and comment if you need help in anything else. So this is divided into 4 units. So we would be going unit wise, right? Let's start then. The first unit is Human Ecology and Happiness Lectures. So the first point says about the definition or factors of happiness, which are environmental and social. So if we talk about the definition here, so Epicurus has defined happiness as the absence of pain and disturbance, while Albert Camus has defined happiness is not an end point but a process. Now let's move on to the factors of happiness, which are first environmental, second social. So in environmental, there is clean environment, weather and climate, availability of natural sources like air, water, sense of security, a good quality of air and water, sustainable environment, natural surroundings, no pollution, sensory aspects, culture and values, people, physical environment. So it is all which we are surrounded by. And social is related to the societal relationships more than social equality, that's justice, community support, economic stability, cultural and social norms, security and social capital, which means the relationships and shared values within a community, right? So next topic is physical, emotional and psychological well-being for happiness. So a balance of all these three, that is physical, emotional, psychological well-being, is the key to happiness. So let's talk about physical well-being. Physical well-being means good health, regular exercise and balanced diet. Physical means our outer body, right, which we are made up of. So we have to take care of our body. Next, how can we do it? With regular exercise, balanced diet, good nutritious foods, various sources of vitamins, minerals, proteins, fats, carbohydrates, everything, but in the adequate quantity. Next comes the emotional well-being. Emotional well-being means being emotionally stable, emotionally alert, active, controlling our own emotions, specifically negative emotions, right? Next is psychological well-being, which means our psyche or mental state should be healthy. We should have positive thinking, we should foster positive things, and how can we do this? Via meditation. Next topic is physiological and hormonal basis of happiness. So physiological or psychological basis of happiness means the complex interactions between brain hormones, neurotransmitters and nervous system. It reflects changes in brain. There are two key components of this. First is interaction of hormones, second is emotions. So the brain has three regions. First, prefrontal cortex, second, nucleus accumbens, and third is amygdala. So these changes are reflected via physiologically, right? It also includes role of neurotransmitters like dopamine, serotonin, which we are going to study in this later. Next, second is physical activity or exercise, then sleep and rest, effect of nutrition, positive thinking, social connection. So all these have influence on feelings of happiness. Second is the hormonal basis of happiness. Hormonal means which is concerned with the hormones which are produced within our body. So it basically includes 2 points. First is cortisol, which is known as stress hormones. Second is testosterone and estrogen, which are 6 hormones. So first is dopamine, which is very important. It is known as reward hormone. Why? Because it is released when any positive event rewarding experience or appreciation, recognition, respectfulness. This, if we feel all this, then dopamine is released in our body, and it improves hormonal well-being, motivation, goal-directed behavior, positivity in emotions, etc. Second comes oxytocin, which is referred to as love hormone because it is released when we have social connections, we are engaged in acts of kindness, we are hugging someone, it means like we are feeling like we are being concerned, we are being valued, we are being appreciated, our presence is very, very much appreciated. It improves trust, empathy, joy, mood, relationship of mother and child, decrease stress, and maintain effective relationships. Next is serotonin, which is referred to as mood stabilizer. It means it stabilizes our mood, or also referred to as happy hormone. It is released through regular physical activity, meditation, etc. It helps in improving mood, sleep, stress management, appetite, social behavior, etc. And the last is endorphin, which is referred to as mood booster. It is mood stabilizer. It means it is stabilizing our mood. And endorphin is mood booster. It means improving our mood. Or natural painkiller, because it is released by excitement, stress, physical activity, meditation, etc. It improves our immune system, decreases stress, decreases anxiety, etc. Next is coping with stress, a life-saving skill. So we talked about stress in the previous points, but what does this stress actually mean? So it is a physical and psychological reaction caused by several factors, and it is caused by, so here are some causes listed. It can be like work related may professional job dissatisfaction, work overload. It can be academically related like peer pressure or something related to that. And then financially, it can be being unemployed, being under debt, or going through loss. And major life changes means like losing someone very close, and then being emotionally unstable. There can be also health related, means injury or any disease or any like life threatening thing to your physical body. Then time pressure, because nowadays individuals are lack management of time, and they're not much as efficient as they should be because of the coming of more and more technologies, uh, disruptive work-life balance, and social media. Next is social factor, because there are very vast beauty standards, comparative standards nowadays, both in males and females. So it can also be a cause of stress. Next is personal factor. It can be like very subjective. So there are no such specific points, but you can write a few examples in your exams if you want to. And then miscellaneous, like natural disaster occurred and your house is disrupted and everything is gone, so you may and then you must be going through stress, or any sort of relationship which is like among your family, parents, or other friends, etc. Next is type of stress. So there are basically three types of stress. First is acute, second is episodic, and then chronic. So acute is like very short term. Its time being is very short, and it occurs in daily life, just like rushing for school, college, or office, or like eating fast because you have to go out somewhere, and then it's just like normal time management you require, but still you have some sort of stress. Then comes episodic stress, when this acute stress have more frequency, like it is occurring, it is like we are saying it is day 1, so it occurs like normally. Here it is occurring, here it is occurring. And in episodic stress we can say there are very very acute stress episodes, like it is occurring for a long time and then after regular intervals, you can say, right? And then comes the chronic stress, which is the long term, like it does not last for 1 day, 2 day, weeks, or it can be long term depending on the individual and surroundings and environment situation, and it's long lasting, right? Next is the impact of stress. So this stress also impacts various things in our life, like anxiety, depression, trauma. We can also put them into category of psychological, okay, impact of stress. And then low memory, low concentration, we can also term it as like memory issues or something related to mental or cognitive, you can say cognitive impact, not mental, right? And then poor decision making, difficulty to sleep, increase in substance abuse, because if you are being stressed, so it is somehow reflected in the movies and shows that you must be consuming some sort of substance, well, which is not true, but a lot of people do consume substance because of stress going on in their lives, and they somehow feel that they are relieved by such stress or such situations by consuming something XYZ, but it is not true, because it only gives you a short term relief and a long term negative effect of physical body and mental as well. So next is frequent mood swings and irritation, health problems like blood pressure, heart disease, etc. Next is how to manage stress. So stress management generally includes taking breaks, like taking frequent breaks, and having self time is also another great point. Next is balancing the time, which is time, and having a good sleep, doing exercises, yoga, meditation, avoiding alcohol and other related products, and doing activities like going on a vacation, do painting, journaling, or anything you like to do which relieves your stress or calms you down at the same point, right? So first unit completes here. Do subscribe for notes of further units. Thank you. Tanya T. Coates.